What's up, y'all? It's your brother in the footwork, DJ Cornerstone, and you are watching Give Us the Works on the Foot Workout channel, where I interview various dancers, DJs, and producers. So listen up and pay attention while our guest today gives us the works.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Yeah. Going good, brother Thrash. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Man, good, man. Glad to hear it, man. So glad you could join me, man.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Man, no problem. I'm over here checking your track out. Oh. You got some good melodies, man. Some good instrumentals.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. I like how it's got kind of a chill feel to it.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you. I also, when this is over, I have something else to send to you as well.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yes. I got something else that's in the works. This song that I sent you is going to be on there, and I got 3 other tracks as well that are going to be coming out hopefully in the next couple months here or so. We're probably in the next month, 2 months or so, depending on who releases first or so. So we will see, but this should be coming up very soon.
Oh, man. All right. Right on. Man, that's awesome.
Thank you.
I'm gonna adjust the volume real quick because for some reason my speakers are like really loud. I'm gonna let me get this down just a little bit. All right, I think we're good now.
All right. That's my favorite thing. All right.
Oh man, yeah. So you a Kevin Hart fan, I see.
Oh yes, Kevin Hart, and then also who else said that too? Rebel Wilson. No, not Rebel Wilson. Got from Dazed and Confused.
Ooh,
It's an old movie.
I remember the title.
Yeah, but there's a guy that's in there that's known for that saying too. All right.
Oh, so Kevin Hart just took it back then, huh? I thought he was the originator. I'm like, okay. Well, yo, let me roll an introduction for you real quick,
All right.
brother, if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all. No, sir.
Man, cool. Well, y'all, man, it's your brother in the footwork and your footwork news boy, DJ Cornerstone. And today we have with us on Give Us the Works, the footworker. And I'm speaking that because I know what you said, but you're going to be a footworker. Thrash Works.
Yeah.
Producer, man, you just heard one of his tracks. Yo, give it up for our homeboy, brother Thrash.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you for having me. Very blessed and humbled to be here. Thank you so much.
Oh man, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I looked through your Instagram, man. I was like, man, you got some interesting stuff going on there, bro.
Thank you.
Real. Yeah, I like it, man. Like on the real, you're probably the only person I see do that where you add the music to I don't know what you call it for real, for lack of a better word. I'm gonna call it kaleidoscope video type thing. I like that, man.
Thank you. It's a lot of it kind of comes from like I either listening to a track or something, like going through like my playlist or something, like Footwork playlist, and I find something that really catches my eye. I'm like, oh, I love this. I love how this sounds. And I just find something else that either in the world, like everything that you visually see is something that's in the real world. And it's just something that I just manipulated so much to the point where it makes it how it is then.
Yeah, man, right on, man.
Thank you.
I love the art in it, man. Do you
appreciate it? Thank you.
Do you draw too?
Yes, I do draw. I haven't picked up a pencil in a long time, but I do draw. The last couple of things that I drew was like old school 90s cartoons and stuff and all that, and like, but it was kind of like the adult version type thing, you know. not how should I say this? Not in a bad way, but kind of like in a funny way type thing.
Okay, I got you. So is what, some kind of Family Guy-ish or Simpson-ish?
No, more like the 90s cartoons actually. So like Ren and Stimpy, Our Real Monsters, Angry Beavers, Johnny Bravo, like the real old school 90s cartoons. Nostalgic.
I had a supervisor who used to remind me of Johnny Bravo, man. He used to sound just like always combing his hair.
I can see that. That'd be really funny. That'd be awesome.
Oh, shoot, yeah. But yo, man, where you from?
I'm actually born and raised in Minnesota. I've been here all my life. I haven't gone anywhere really. I've kind of been stuck here. I don't really want to go anywhere else really.
Yeah.
I love it here.
Hey, that's good. That's good. Shoot. Man, got you a happy home in Minnesota then.
Oh yeah. It's very nice. I got I look everywhere else in the world. I don't see anywhere else that has the 4 season changes. I get all the beautiful colors, you know, I get all the different types of weather and stuff. It's really nice. It's one of the places that I really, really, truly enjoy.
Yeah, and I heard y'all winter time's actually a little bit more aggressive than ours is.
No, I've been to Chicago during winter, dude. Ooh, that wind. That wind is no joke there, man. That's definitely why they call y'all the Windy City, man. That stuff will freeze your face in a certain way, man.
Yeah, it'll whoop you. It'll give you a good whoop.
Oh yeah.
Shoot. Yeah, man. So, yeah, Minnesota, man. You know what? I don't know if you're aware of it. I remember the first time I went to Alabama A&M University, and I wasn't aware that like Footwork was out there. Like even back then, I always thought it was in Chicago. To somebody was like, man, there's House of Maddox in Minnesota. So is that how you came? Like, was you in Minnesota, like out and about, and at a party or something? How'd you come about with Footwork?
So Dejo or Juke Nukem, that's the dude's one of the main creators, the co-founders of District 160. I came over to him to buy a laptop, and I just wanted to make music. I was making really, really weird music at first. I was making something called Jank Wave. It was like some really like, it was like psychedelic but dark type feel type stuff. So it was like really like hard bass, but like with like screechy type noises. It was very, I'm not gonna lie, I can't believe I made that type of music. It was very unbearable. But once I got the computer from him, he was playing DJ Rashad, and I'm like, oh dude, hell yeah, dude, I like this is fire. Yeah. And he played that, EQY, RP Boo, and a bunch of other people. I'm like, dude, I love this. And that literally, like, that was the first spark of ignition for me for it all. And ever since then, I just been with it. I mean, that happened in 2015, 2016, I believe.
Okay.
And then when it really, really took off for me is when we had a party here. That's with, it was Juke Nukem, TK Vicious, DJ Ins, DJ Hank, and I don't know if it was Magic Mike or if it was, or DJ Phil's. Yeah, he was really, really tall. I was like, bro, you are so tall, bro. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it how tall this man was. He was the most coolest person that was there. Like he was just mad cool. And seeing all of them play and then just talking and stuff, talking about Rashad and stuff. Like I heard like golden stories of like Rashad back in the day and stuff like they did, you know, like, and it literally like that was like the full on ignition. Like, all right, 3, 2, 1, we're launching off into this bad boy. We're gone.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I've been in Footwork, man. I just been loving it.
Man, that's dope. Shoot, you came in on some good inspirational people, man. That whole
I really did too. Another inspiration too that really gave me a big spark is Traxman. When he did when he released what album was it? The Juke versus Japanese Juke style. I can't remember the album. I have it somewhere, but he came up to me, signed it, and instantly just gave it to me. Just like he didn't know me, he didn't know nothing about me, he did not know who I was. And I'm just like, like, dude, this is a Godfather, and he just walked up to me and gave me a golden piece of himself. Like, I'm blown away by that, you know.
Wow.
And that's another thing that really drew me in, just like the idea of like how organic everything really is in this culture. Is just like, it doesn't matter who you are, where you came from, we're gonna love you if you love this music. And that's another thing that I see like throughout the world and stuff and all that. And that's just one thing that I truly love about Chicago Footwork, is just like everybody loves it for just the sound. It doesn't matter where you come from, like all the way from Russia, Singapore, Thailand, where else has Footwork really touched place? UK, like Japan, like literally everywhere Footwork has touched, you know. And it doesn't matter if there's a language barrier, it's the sound that really makes the person love one another no matter what. And that's the one thing that I truly believe that Footwork's gonna take over the world, because it's literally the biggest thing of love that I've ever seen, and I don't see this anywhere else in music.
Oh man, what you just said, do you mind if I use that as a sound bite for in the future?
By all means, please use whatever.
Yeah, I just feel like in the future there's gonna be something where we promoting this to somebody for Footwork for some purpose, and what you just said is gonna sell it. Yeah, that was raw. I like that.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Man, that's cool. And shout outs to Trax Man real quick, man.
Big shout outs to Trax Man. Big Uncle Trax Man.
Yeah.
Always holding it down, man.
Yeah, straight up. Okay. And you know what? I was wondering, are you, forgive me if I didn't hear, are you a musician too?
Yes, I do. I do produce music as well. Yes.
Okay. Like, you play instrument too?
I don't know how to play instruments personally. I mean, I know how to like use an instrument on like a beat pad itself, but not like an actual instrument itself. I played, like when I was younger, I've like played guitar and flute and stuff and all that, but I never like really progressed past high school and junior high and stuff.
Okay, cool. Because something about it, like, I was like, man, I think this dude plays an instrument. And but still,
no, I like to find samples that are really, really natural and really keen to like sounds. That's the one thing I really like, is like finding natural sounds, because then you can really, like, it's like I said, manipulate everything that you have, because then it's really like your own control, instead of something that's already manipulated and you're trying to tweak it a little bit this way or tweak it a little bit that way, you know, instead of where you have just the natural sound and you can just start fresh, you know. But that's just me. That's how I work.
Yeah, no, that's all good. You know what? The pads too are starting to be considered an instrument, because they actually got like technique tutorials on how you like place your fingers. There was one video I saw where the dude, I can't remember if it was NPC or what, but his fingers were going so fast, like he was making a track right then and there, but it was like an instrument. His fingers were going literally like and it was cold. So I don't know, man. I think, man, you more of a musician than what you probably claim from back in the early days with the guitar and everything.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. That's just very humble for you to say that. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
No, hey, man, most welcome. Because you also, something about you kind of made me think of my oldest son too, how you combine all your art. It's like you put as much art into what you put out, like the visuals, the colors, the sound, and everything, and even sometimes with the messages and stuff, the words. I'm like, do you have when you hear music, do you see color? Do you
I wouldn't say I see color, but I definitely feel it. It's more of a sensation than anything, honestly. I really think that it's especially like the same thing like with dancing and stuff like that. Like on YouTube, I watch BGs a lot. I literally see like people's energy waves literally just battling against one each other. It literally looks like, to me, and this might sound weird or anything like that, but I think of it like a Super Saiyan battle going back and forth. Is like, I'm the best, I'm the strongest. Yeah. I'm like, and that's the idea of the circle, is like, no matter what, at the end of the day, we're all friends, but I'm gonna be the winner of the circle. I'm gonna take this circle. And I just think just the raw energy and the passion behind it, like not only behind the music but behind dancing of it, is just literally, just such a beautiful art form. And that's one thing I think some people misconstrued. Like I see a lot of ignorance from other people that are not within the footwork culture, like, oh, they're just moving their feet really fast, or they don't know what they're doing. They're like, you don't see what I see, and that's okay. And you know, if you're not gonna love it, that's fine. That's you. I'm gonna love it till the day I die, and that's just how it is.
Oh man, you got that spark, man. Man, you got it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Shoot, like people joke on me, be like, man, you too old for that. Like, man, please.
It don't matter the age.
As long as I keep moving, I'm gonna keep on.
Mm-hmm. Amen to that.
Man, right on, man. I dig that, man. And when I was looking through, one thing I saw that was awesome was in your Instagram, you had posted a picture of your great grandparents, man.
Mm-hmm, yes.
I thought that was so dope, man. Can you talk some on that?
Yes, yeah. So that's my family heritage on my Irish side, or I should say my Black Irish side. Charles Meehan, he came over from Ireland to escape all like the bad stuff that was happening over there. I can't remember exactly what was happening during the 1900s during Ireland. Yeah. But he came over here into Nebraska and met Hester, a Black lady, and they fell in love. They had a potato farm, and they lived pretty much happy ever after. And I really think back then, like even now, like I mean, granted, everyone's like love each other, all this stuff and all that, but you think about like in the 1990s, that's that stigma of like it doesn't matter, you got to be with your own race type thing. You know, people really still stuck with that stuff. You know, like me being a mixed kid myself, like I had that stigma. You know, I people would mess with me because of who I was. You know, and like it comes a long way to see that my family and generations from way back then was still breaking that stigma, and doesn't matter who it is, I'm gonna love who no matter what it is, you know. Yeah. And I really think that is really such a profound message, is like just love, you know. Like if you don't love somebody or something like that, you know, like what's I don't know, I kind of ramble on a little bit about that, but it's really awesome to know that my family was trying to just do whatever that they wanted and not care what other people thought. And I think that was really cool. And that's kind of the same thing that I do now in my life and the things that I create. Like I'm doing what I want, you know, and if people are liking it, and if people don't like it, I just move on, you know. And it's just, it's a hard thing to really talk about because I don't really know much about like fully like what my great grandpa and grandma was and stuff and all that. So I just know about like what my family have told me about them and stuff and all that. Let's see, what else have they told me much about my family? They had like 19 kids, I think. Yeah, they had a big family. That's as far as I know.
They were healthy. Yeah.
Yes, they were healthy. That's the truth. But that's as much as I know about my family, though. I mean, from that side.
Man, and I appreciate it too, man, because on the real, man, like some people, if you have a complexion, for some people, if you have a complexion to where you know that you are Caucasian, but you have Black heritage, some don't show it. Some try to hide that.
They do. They really do.
So, man, like much respect to you for that, man, for sharing it, for being proud of it, claiming that.
I love being proud of it. I love being proud of that. I'm Black. I mean, like I'm proud of just being who I am, you know. And it's just like I represent, you know, all people, you know, like, and I really respect like my mom raised me, because my mom was who was Black and Native and Irish. She was the one who I got most of my Black side from. And she like raised me as like just love people, love everybody, doesn't matter who it is, you know, and like show respect, you know, show love to all brothers and sisters, no matter who it is, you know. And that's like that's the one biggest thing that I would say is like it really like has pushed me to be the person I am, to be as nice and humble as I am, is because like my mom taught me how to be like that. You know, I was like, just be loving and show compassion. You know, like you don't know what someone else's life is. You know, you don't know what they've gone through and whatnot. You know, so you can't judge them on some small thing. Like actually, I shouldn't say color is a small thing. I shouldn't say that. That's actually a very ignorant thing to say. They base ideas upon someone else that it doesn't look like them, and it's very concerning that like people still use that to this day and age, where like it just really bothersome, you know. Like we should have came a long way from this, and we're still battling the stigma of all this that still happens to this day. And it's still baffling to see that like people are still like this, man. Like here's a prime example. Back in the 50s and 60s, women could not vote, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? But yet women, and now I'm not saying like this is a bad thing, but women still stand against certain things, and that's against like race and stuff and all that. And that's where it's just like you were pushed against the same aspect of someone being suppressed, and yet you still suppress that person as well. Did I just cut out there?
No, I can hear you. Your
okay,
video
no, okay, no,
audio still good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's just it really is just flabbergasting that like again, like I said, like love is love no matter what it is, you know. And it's just people just can't get past that fact, you know. And it's not known when you're born with it, it's taught. So it's like it's passed down from other people and stuff and all that. So if we like if we took one kid of every race and put them all in the same room, they would all love each other. They wouldn't care.
Come on,
they won't care one bit at all, because they're kids. They're kids. They don't know. They're having fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And it's like, I really wish that the world wasn't as ugly as it is. You know, I really wish we could all literally just live in unison and just have compassion for one each other, instead of having I even have friends and stuff. I even worry about just going outside because of like, you know, like what they look like, or like their actions that they've done before and stuff, like how they always get perceived on the street from other people and stuff and all that. You know, it's like that's not who they are. That's not anything of that person. You're instantly judging them on the fact of a skin color or something that they did from before. It's like, we're human. That's it at the end of the day. But if someone else is struggling and has a problem walking out their house, I should stand with them and make sure that they're okay, no matter what, you know. And it's, I'm sorry, I am kind of rambling a little bit, but it's just,
go ahead and speak.
It's just really bothersome just to see that, man. It's, I mean, I see it on a daily basis. Like I see people who are homeless or who are of color and stuff, and I see people like walk past them or call them a crackhead. I'm like, dude, you don't know anything about that person. How can you dare, or how dare you say such a thing about a person like that? You know? And it just how should I put this? It angers my heart to see there's still ugly like that in the world, when I know we should have came a long way still, you know. Like from the 1900s, where I see that stigma was like from my family was back then compared to it as now, you know. Like I'm like, my wife is white and I'm a mix of complexion, you know, and I still have people look at me differently still, and it's like, why are you with her, you know? And it's just like, it doesn't matter who it is, it's I want to love who I want to love, and it's the same thing for you, you know. And we should all love each other. There should be no hatred amongst anybody, none such thing, you know. And it's like it's just hard, you know.
Man, brother, I'm so glad, man, we got this interview going, because I'm just hearing your heart, man, and I'm thankful, man. I'm enjoying this, because everything you say, and hey, don't worry about whether you're running on or whatever, because what you're saying is good. What you're saying is good, man. So, and I thank you. So, I mean, my hopes is what Give Us the Works is not just about the music or the dance, man. I want people to know you know, and also to hear things that'll be beneficial to us as a society, man, period. So you just hit all that on the real. And I'm gonna tell you, when you said like with your wife, man, I saw, man, you got a beautiful family, bro.
Thank you.
Picture of the baby, yeah, man. You're a blessed man. So man.
Oh, they're all girls though, so I'm gonna be hanging about the edge of my pants, trying to make sure everybody's happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, man. It could be a challenge at times, because I know the wife has kind of this competition against the daughter and vice versa. The daughter's like, I own him.
I own him. This is daddy. He's mine. Yeah, get out of the picture, mom.
Yeah,
very
man.
true. Very true. Yes, I definitely sense that a lot, especially for my older one. Yes.
Yeah. Oh shoot. Yeah, it's something else. It's fun though. It's fun.
It is. It's definitely. I love it. I don't think I would change it for anything else. I'm blessed to have two beautiful daughters.
Yeah, man. Right on, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. No problem. Thank you. Yeah. Love it. Yo. So let's get into D160. I like for you to kind of expound on that a little bit more. For those who don't know, like such as myself, I kind of got an idea when I hear 160. I know that's footwork tempo. You know what I'm saying? 160 beat per minute. What's the D for?
The D stands for like the district. So District 160 was more or less about kind of like the idea of like a Minnesota group of like footwork and stuff, and like branding, kind of like the idea of like not just like tech life, but kind of like the idea of like, this is a brand, you know, this is all about footwork. This is kind of we're a collective and stuff and all that. And we really tried to push out as much music as we could and try to help every other people and stuff. Like one of the things that I did was I went through and found like footwork events that are like around the world and stuff, and I would post it on the website and stuff and all that. And, you know, kind of like show support to everybody and stuff and all that. And then kind of started having a couple things in my life that kind of happened and stuff and all that. My mom passed away, and I kind of just went ghost a little bit. It's okay. She's not hurting anymore. She's not in pain. She's in a happy place and stuff. So it's just got to keep the good memories of my mom. That's all. But what were you just talking about?
Well, you were going into the D160. Like
D160. Okay, yes. So pretty much what it was about was there was a kind of thing that we had. It was like support, kind of like how I have on my page, the support, elevate, educate, and delegate. It was kind of something that was kind of like that, but it really wasn't. It wasn't like that. But we always showed support to everybody. We had people from all the parts. We had Justin from.
Well, that's it for today's show. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you learned a lot. Hey, but check it out. Support our guest of the day. Our guest information will be listed on the screen. Should be looking at it right now. The social media contacts, the individual's websites and all that. And stay tuned, because we will be continuing our conversation next week on Wednesday. Give us the works every Wednesday with your boy DJ Cornerstone. But until then, take care of yourself. God bless you. And footwork out.